Hey everybody, what's up? Doing a little video here telling you how to get into the hot seat at an Abraham Hicks workshop. Alright, so it's Wednesday. A couple of days ago I went to my first workshop in Abraham Hicks and I got into the hot seat. So in this video I'm going to show you how to do it. I'm going to tell you how to do it because I just knew I would get into the hot seat. Like Abe says, there are no accidents in this universe. Everything is on purpose. So I'm going to tell you how to deliberately get into the hot seat. All right, what's first? You know what first is. You've been listening to Abe for a while. First is desire. You have to have the desire. First place to start, desire. You must have the desire to get into the hot seat. You must have the desire to talk to Abraham Hicks. Better yet, to talk to infinite intelligence, because that's what she is. She's infinite intelligence, right? Esther's channeling infinite intelligence. So, what question do you have for infinite intelligence? If you could ask any question knowing you were going to get the answer, what question would you ask? That's the first place to start. So first is desire. Second is your question. What's your question? I don't know what question I'm going to have. Don't worry, the question will come. Just look at your life. What do you need clarity on? What do you need guidance on? What do you need so badly that you can't even put up with another day of that situation the way it is? You want to improve that situation. What is it? What situation? You can have 1, 2, 3 questions. You can write them down. Me, what I was doing, I was seeing it in my mind, the conversation. I was seeing in my mind the conversation that I would have with her. You've seen her on video lots of times. You know what she looks like. You heard the audios. You know what she sounds like. So you can absolutely see yourself in your mind having that conversation. 100%. Anybody can do that. I even sometimes think I'm not good at visualization. But there I was, seeing in my mind the conversation. So that's the third piece. See in your mind the conversation. Fourth one, close your eyes and just let the dialogue happen. Close your eyes and just let the dialogue occur. You know, I booked my ticket about 5 days before, and I was thinking about it probably another 3 days before. So for those days, all those days, I was just going over in my mind and just pondering what I would talk about, how that conversation would go. I would even hear her responding to me. It was amazing. Next step, feel good now. Okay? Fourth step, feel good now. Always, obviously, she teaches feel good now, just feeling good all the time, and just how important it is to be in the receptive mode and feel good. So when you're thinking about being there in the hot seat, when you're thinking about the event, getting the guidance, getting the answers, you have to feel really good. You have to feel really, really good. You just gotta. I mean, period. That's it. You gotta feel good. I mean, all you should do is feel good all day long anyway, because that's what she talks about, right? That's what she teaches. Okay, so let's go over the steps. Number 1, desire. Number 2, your question. Number 3, visualizing, seeing it in your mind. Number 4, the dialogue. Maybe I said that already. The dialogue. And then the last one is feel good now. Okay? Now, that's really all you got to do. Here's the bonus tips, okay? In the moment, if you're there at the workshop, you're going to an upcoming workshop. This is very important. In the moment, she's going to pick you when you raise your hand, right? Just like in class, just like in school. She picks you by raising your hand. But she doesn't just pick you by raising your hand. She picks you by your energy, the level of energy that you have when you raise your hand, when you shoot up your hand. So on the day of, do whatever you can to feel good. Do everything you can to feel good on the day of, okay? Now, before she started, here's another bonus tip, okay? I was doing a focus wheel, all right? You know the focus wheel practice? She's got tons of practices to feel better and feel good now. I did a focus wheel just before she walked on stage. I did a focus wheel. You know what I did the focus wheel on? Being in the hot seat. Boom. That ensured, absolutely, guaranteed that I would be in the hot seat. And I felt really damn good while doing that focus wheel, okay? So the bonus tips, in the moment when you raise your hand, feel good. Feel good all day long, especially the morning of the workshop, and do a focus wheel. Now here's the last tip. This is really, really the difference maker. You have to know that you're gonna get in the hot seat. You have to know it. Really, really know it. You have to absolutely own it that you're going to be in the hot seat. If you can do that, you definitely will be in the hot seat. So when she picked me. I shot up my hand. I felt a ping. It felt like a little bounce, like a little ping pong ball hit me like bing and then bounced back. Because she pointed over to me and she said, you. And what's funny is there were 3-4 people in front of me that thought that it was them, and they had to sit down, and then somebody else would sit back up, and she would be like, no, not you, further in the back. I got up there and I said, I knew this would happen. And she said, well, yeah, when you have a desire that big, we had to call you. Boom. You have to have the desire. You have to have the knowingness that you'll get in the hot seat. Now look, in the description below, I did another video on what it's like being in the hot seat. Make sure you watch that video. Okay? Enjoy. Check out both videos. May you be happy, never be the same, always upgrading, always changing. I love you. Power to you. All the best. Have fun. Life is supposed to be fun. Hey, by the way, what I do professionally is help frustrated and stuck single women find a great partner and keep a great relationship. So if you're interested in that, let me know.